Hey guys, and welcome back to Legends of IdleOn, and today we have a lot more gains here in World 4, as well as some construction gains, but we have some big gains in the lab, because I've been moving along slowly with the lab, as well as with cooking here. You can see I'm working on those corn dogs, because they give some pretty big meal cooking speed bonuses, and that's pretty much one of the key upgrades, it seems to me, is going to be the meal cooking speed. And probably the recipe speed at some point as well, although there's only so many recipes, but, you know, the meal cooking speed applies to everything. So, from that perspective, it seems pretty key. And the corn dog, you know, is not that high. It's not as expensive as, you know, some others, but, you know, it still gives a pretty good bonus. Cabbage as well, trying to get that one up there. So, really focusing on speed. It'll probably be going up each video pretty nicely. Still working on breeding. And main thing though is the lab. I was trying to test and see how far I could get with all the characters connected, just like in a straight line across. But it's better than I thought. I'm definitely moving along pretty far video by video. But the real thing is definitely going to have to raise these levels up a bit so that I can access some of the farther down parts. I really want to get to the end because there's a square at the end that allows you to increase the connection length, I think. As you can see here, I'm almost to that one right there, the viral one at the end. I can almost get there with all my characters in there. So I was trying to see if there's a way I could get to the end, or how I could set this up. So that's the current objective there with that. All right, so let's get down to the construction gains now. As you can see here, over 2k percent player XP bonus. I've been moving along here. You can see the big gains though from that one on my Squire's construction XP per hour there. It's like over 200k with that cog on and like 129 or something with it off. Leveling up my trapping here on my Maestro. Finally getting the trapping going. I mean, it was a really long time I didn't have much trapping happening. So we're finally doing that, getting that going. Went in here to stamps, realized there were big time bonuses to cooking. A new recipe cooking speed and a meal cooking speed in here. Really big bonuses, like really big bonuses. I mean, you know, you can get those up close to 50, 100%. So pretty big stuff right there. And I don't even have that much money compared to some people. So I can only imagine some people are really pushing that one up there hard. But I'm going to try and push it as much as I can. Trying to use the Colosseum to collect money and then funneling that money back in here to increase these stamps. You can see right there, like, that stamp makes a huge difference. I mean, already at plus 64% meal cooking speed. You know, that's like a whole nother ingredient from the cooking, basically, in terms of the bonus. So that's huge right there. I don't know how it's going to exactly get applied, but these are big time bonuses. So I've been going through and doing all of my stamps, trying to get them up as much as possible, especially with the new additional money that I'm getting from the World 4 Colosseum. And as I increase the amount of money I can get from the Colosseum, I think we're going to be funneling more and more of it into stamps, as well as hopefully some other things like alchemy and maxing the furnace and stuff like that. So we got the meal cooking speed, new recipe cooking speed, lab XP, and then new pet odds, I think, is the egg one. So 4 very useful stamps, and just have to try and get some more money to work with here. All right, so back to construction here. I'm still pretty focused on just farming these first couple tier cogs and trying to get them all up to like at least like the 30s. I think in the end I'll probably be farming these superb and ultimates, but for right now I just wanted to establish like a good baseline in terms of filling in all the slots with something that can provide me with hopefully at least 30%. So up to 2.19k percent. Goal is to get that a bit higher at least. I think we can get it up to at least 2.5k percent. But it's going to take some effort here. I've just been like sitting here farming these cogs like crazy. I had to make a bunch more slots to try and like free up some slots to try and make it a bit easier to farm these. While so many of the newbie ones are just 0%, but occasionally you get a really good newbie cog. I was trying to think if I have a good example of one on the board, but I've had some that were pretty decent. I have one there that's 45% on this board, a newbie cog, so you can get some pretty decent ones. But obviously they can't have the player XP, like construction XP bonus that applies directly to the Squire. That can only be gotten from the Superb and Ultimate cogs is my understanding. And that seems like a very good bonus. So those are kind of the ones I think I want in the long run. Especially ones with row bonuses, because it seems to me like the area ones will only fit so many in there, but the row ones you can extend out farther. So anyways, onto the forge here. I was trying to upgrade this. Eventually I want to max this all out. I guess I'm not that far off maybe. Still working on luster bars, although to be honest I don't really need them. I don't really have anything to craft with them quite yet. It's more other world form materials like the wood and the fish that are holding me back currently. And then also some of the things like crafting objects. But I'm still going to pump a lot of money into the forge here. Pretty much everything that has money-based upgrades, I'm going to try and just pump money into it from the World 4 Colosseum to try and just escalate the bonuses as much as possible. That seems to be one of the things in this game. Anytime you can find any way to sort of take advantage of one bonus with like another bonus, like you have to try and do it. And just sort of like chain bonuses together to create even larger bonuses. Kind of the name of the game. So yeah, we're getting some bars going. Not too much to report there. 2.38k percent bonus. So we're approaching the 2.5k I was kind of after here. Still farming newbie cogs. But I've been able to get this sort of base number across the board up. The sort of average cog percent number up. Still finding some more to replace there. Trying to get rid of the 20%, replace them with 30%. It's a process here. We're almost at 2.4k. Just have to keep collecting. I'm kind of wondering though if as it goes along it'll become less and less useful to farm the newbie ones actively. You can see they're 260k like construction XP per hour. That in a previous video was like 66k. Maybe even the last video it was like at 66k at the start. So that went up by quite a bit. So we got those traps down. Trying to increase the trapping on all my characters, but some of them still have like really newbie level traps. So I'm trying to get all of them up, but they should be up within not too long because the tier that I have unlocked can, you know, bring all the others up pretty quickly, especially if I just use XP crates, XP traps. So that's going to do it for this video. Stick around for more progress because there's a lot more progress in World 4. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.